watched my peers turn grief and rage into action, into organizing. When establishments were hesitant, youth moved. When politicians stayed silent, youth had organized. We know that the movement's backbone is the youth. And we know that every part of our community, our Somali families, our international students, our Hmong, Latino, Vietnamese, indigenous, and working class communities, we are standing with them, and they are all calling for the same thing. Take action this Friday. We need to shut it down! 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 And we know when we as workers withhold our labor, when we withhold our dollars, we break the machine that profits off of our pain. And we saw yesterday that Bovino has left Minnesota. Bye-bye, Bovino! Bye-bye! But we know that this was not just a choice from the administration. It was because of the pressure that we put on them. Our action, our presence in the streets, our refusal to back down, that's what forced that step. But here's the truth. We're one step closer to victory. Total victory means ice off of our streets, federal terror out of our cities, no more families living in fear for their lives. We're at a critical moment, and the answer must be bigger, stronger, and nationwide. And this shutdown is not just happening here in Minnesota. It's happening in Texas, on the East Coast, on the West Coast. Everyone is answering our call. Workers, students, and entire communities are rising up. So hear this and remember this. We will not let this violence be forgotten. We will not let fear silence us. We will shut it down and we will win. Shut it down this Friday. Shut it down for Alex. Shut it down for Renee. Shut it down for every immigrant terrorized. Shut it down until ICE is no longer on our streets. What do we want? When do we want it? Decide what do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? If we don't get it, decide if we don't get it, shut it down! 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 Take it one, make some noise for Amara, let's go! Minnesotans, pack in, it's cold. Get warm, come in a little bit, soon we'll get moving, but here's the deal, folks. All these speakers are serious, and you should be too, about shutting it down. Last Friday, we did that. We showed hundreds of thousands of people can do that in Minnesota in negative degree weather. Were you there? Did you see it? Now, why can't we do that again? Guess what? That day, this past weekend, we saw 60 CEOs of Minnesotan businesses, some of them even working with ICE, being essential to their operations, calling for writing a letter of de-escalation for peace. Now, one thing here is, they weren't writing that letter when Renee was killed, did they? They did it when Alex was killed, and we stayed out in the streets and we forced them to say something. Now, we're not here for words anymore, folks. But guess what? We're the ones who got Fry and Walz in the same room for Trump to pull Bovino out of the state. Isn't that right? There's no way he leaves. There's no way they're talking to him without us being out here every single day for our neighbors that have been killed and our neighbors that have been abducted and kidnapped by these thugs and goons. So what are we going to do? Shut it down! What are we going to do? Shut it down! What are we going to do? Shut it down! We got to say one, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to bounce with this one. Shut it down! 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 Minneapolis, make some noise! We got some more speakers. Are you ready to hear some great words? We got Nas ready up here. Nas, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Until, oh, hey, welcome, welcome. Make some noise, Minneapolis!
Y'all, when I ask y'all who got the power, I need y'all to tell me we got the power. Who got the power? We got the power. And when I say what kind of power, you can tell me we got the power. What kind of power? We got the power. Who's got the power? We got the power. What kind of power? We got the power. Thank you, y'all. It has been the power of the people that has sustained this movement. Communities coming from all over the place, the Somali community, the Black American community, the Latino community, the Hmong community, have continued to make this movement happen. Make some noise. We understand that the killing of Renee Gunn, of Alex Preddy, of Keith Porter Jr., the attacks, the constant attacks from ICE has been a part of a long-standing racist project that is United States imperialism. Shame. I said shame. And it has been the organization of the people that has continued to keep us safe. Who keeps us safe? We keep us safe. Who keeps us safe? We keep us safe. We understand that in 2020 when George Floyd was slaughtered, we got him justice. It was the power of the people that got him justice. What kind of power? What kind of power? We know that this racist terrorist state will continue to attack our communities if we don't do something about it. Are we gonna let this happen? I said, are we gonna let this happen? So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So on Friday, January 30th, where are we gonna be? We gonna be outside? We gonna be outside? We gonna shut it down? We gonna shut it down? We understand that we stand in solidarity. We stand in motion. We stand in power. We stand in protracted struggle. A protracted struggle to bring the power back to the people. So I need y'all to repeat after me because this is something that's special to me. I really believe that we can win. So y'all say, I believe that we will win. Say I believe that we will win. Say I believe that we will win. Say I believe that we will win. Thank you, y'all.
Thank you, Nas. Make some noise for Nas. I believe that same thing, folks. You gotta tuck it in. You gotta stay warm. Say hello to your neighbors. Because listen, we're not quite done yet. We're not gonna be done till they do what? Till we can shut it down. Isn't that right? Stop it until then. We're not gonna stop speaking because I got some words from Alex here. Can you make some noise for Alex?
What's up, Minneapolis? Let's make some noise real quick. Now, I'm a teacher here in the greater Twin Cities area. Thank you. And I see every day the terror that our students are experiencing, the fear that they have with ICE patrolling their streets, with ICE patrolling their schools, with ICE patrolling their bus stops. I've I've talked to teacher friends as well, and they have told me in their schools they're witnessing ghost towns. 50% of students gone, 80% of students gone in their classes. Shame on them. One story in particular hit me really hard. A student and their family who felt like it was no longer safe for them to stay in the state of Minnesota, that had to leave. That is what our students are experiencing. That is what our families are experiencing right now. But our students are resilient as well. We've seen students walk out of their schools demanding that ICE leave our city, that ICE leaves our state. The organizing that these students have been doing, have been pushing for a general strike. It were student unions that called for the extension of the general strike this Friday. We know that we keep each other safe, and we know that when we organize, we win. That's why we got to keep the fight going. We got to